Every day, prediction algorithms make small choices for us. Autoplay chooses videos, autofill writes emails, and autocorrect finishes sentences. When we lean on these shortcuts, we outsource our choices. We stop evaluating our options and let machines decide what we see and think. The Architect of Thought Lab is a toolkit designed to help you take back that control and reclaim your intellectual independence. Taking back your mind requires a structured plan. You cannot just read more articles. You need a specific system to process the information consumed. Think of your mind like a house. If you just throw random materials onto an empty plot of dirt, you won't get a sturdy structure. You need a precise plan before you start building. That plan is the OO_StartHere_CourseSyllabus.s. It is your roadmap for the entire curriculum. This syllabus serves as an agreement between you and the program, outlining the work required to rebuild your thinking habits. By following this initial blueprint, you create the stable footing needed for a complete mental rebuild. Your work begins with the foundations of truth in Module 0 and 101. This is the concrete base of your mental structure. Establish a clear baseline of objective facts to support the weight of high-level thoughts. Without a firm foundation, your logic will sink. Next is Module 200, which focuses on your cognitive architecture and the biology of bias. Think of biases as internal weaknesses, like termites in the wood. If left unchecked, they rot the framing of your thoughts and make your conclusions fragile. Identifying these biological blind spots is the only way to ensure your mental structure can withstand the pressure of misinformation. Then we move to Module 300, System Synthesis and Second-Order Reasoning. This is the plumbing and the electrical wiring of the house. Second-order reasoning asks, and then what happens next? It traces the flow of a decision from the basement to its ultimate outcome. This teaches how individual thoughts connect and how changing one piece of information affects a wide system. Finally, Module 400 introduces the Socratic architect, the roof that protects your mental fortress. Learning to ask rigorous, testing questions provides the ultimate layer of protection for the intellectual structure you have built. To guide this construction, use the interactive chat located at the bottom of your screen. This is your personal professor. Think of them as an elite general contractor trained in high-level university teaching methods. They will challenge you to provide historical context, question your assumptions, and offer encouragement only when your work meets the required standard. This active mentorship ensures your intellectual architecture is constantly tested and kept strictly up to code. We have moved from an empty plot to a complete structure. You have laid a foundation of truth, framed it against bias, and wired it with systems thinking. You are no longer just a passive consumer of content. You are now an active architect of your own thoughts. This curriculum equips you to face an era of heavy automation with a mind that belongs entirely to you. You achieve true intellectual freedom by building the internal mental strength to master the digital world around you. To begin, locate the source documents on the left side of your screen. Open and read the 00 Start Here course syllabus. Once you have read it, type a brief introduction to your new professor in the chat below. The tools are ready and the blueprint is unrolled. It is time to start building.